We're doing it.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God. You're excited. I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
You know, I haven't told you this before, but you are like, I've been watching your stuff. I mean, of course I saw it on Love You More, but I watched Away. You blew me away. You're becoming one of my favorite actresses.
Really?
Yeah. And of course I've seen you, do other work, but I mean, you're just amazing. You really
Well,
are.
thank you.
Everyone, Felicia Patti. Sometimes I do introduction. I'm starting to you know, go with the flow on introductions, and yeah. So I have a question. I mean, like I said, you're a phenomenal actress. When did you know you wanted to become part of the entertainment industry?
When I was little, I watched my favorite show called General Hospital. It's a soap opera.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got named after that show.
So that's actually one of your dreams, to be on General Hospital?
Yeah.
Okay. General Hospital, if you're listening, hire this woman. She's amazing. Oh my gosh. Did you have a
And
favorite
my
character
older,
on General Hospital?
yes, his name is Steve Barton. He plays Jason.
Okay.
And I like the other one. His name is Maurice Bernard. He plays Sonny Plantos on General Hospital.
Nice. So that was something you watched that and you said, I want to do that.
Yeah.
No. Did
And
you? Oh, go ahead.
and then I saw my older brother Johnny on TV, and he was on Everybody Hates Chris. When he was young.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Now, is he still acting or is he now directing?
he's directing.
He's a director now.
Hmm.
Okay. This is very cool. So it's all in the family. You all have that entertainment magic.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, God, I'm going to throw something sort of out of left field, but it's all connected. What is your favorite word?
My favorite word. Ooh. Peaceful,
Really? Why peaceful?
because everything is peace in this world.
Yeah. And when it starts getting unpeaceful, we make it peaceful.
Hmm.
Yeah. I love it. So, of course, you and I met on the set of Love You More.
Yeah, that was an amazing show.
Gosh, it was one of my favorite. You know, I have to say, your top 10 moments in your life right now. I would have to say it's in my top 10. How did you get Love You More?
I went to New York
Mhm.
City, and I went to the audition, and I got auditioned for a role with Down syndrome, and I played Brittany, and I didn't know I was gonna get it, but I was like, when I got it, I was like so excited.
Oh my God, I love that. Now, did you have an agent that submitted you, or?
Yeah, Gail.
Oh, okay. So you connected with Gail, even though you were on the East Coast, you still had Gail.
Yeah,
This is great.
I was actually I volunteer at the Down Syndrome Congress in Burlington,
Oh, got it.
and I got Gail as my agent
Yeah. Well,
through the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress
nice. Have you always been an advocate, or when did you start being an advocate? And then,
in 2016.
nice, very nice. So, what was your favorite thing about your role, Brittany? Right?
Yeah,
What was something about Brittany that you enjoyed, that you could relate to, that maybe you didn't relate to?
I was for my character Brittany. I was I was kind of a little bit sassy. I was so into fashion. I had a boyfriend on the set.
Yeah.
I was FaceTiming him.
I love you, Cammy.
I love you more.
What are you doing now, babe?
Nothing. I just woke up. What are you doing? Whoa!
Karen!
Jackson, hi. Brittany will call you back today like 1,000 times. Bye.
Bye, Karen.
Karen, he's gonna break up with me.
Ladies, trust me. Guys like a woman who's not always available. Now, come on, let's go. Morning meeting. Come on, let's go.
Thank you.
I love that. That was a great, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I love that moment.
Because like I was like more better than anybody out there.
Oh my God, that was the your character's sort of feel. I loved it. I mean, and you were on a set. I mean, the cast was incredible. I mean, we still say that this show needs to come back, but I mean, Jamie Brewer was in the cast with you, John Tucker, Lonnie Anderson, Luke Zimmerman, Casey Powell, Kevin Ewing.
Josh Eber.
Well, who?
Josh.
Yes, Joshua Eber. And then of course the lead actress in the show.
Bridget Everett.
Yes, Bridget Everett. And directed by Bobcat Goldthwait and produced by, you know, Sex and the City's Michael Patrick King. I mean, I could keep on going with it. I mean, Margaret Mueller, Ronaldo Gayos, Karen Pittman. I mean, such a cast, and it was just so fun.
It was like a journey. I loved it. It was great.
Well, now, of course, that sparked another. I mean, I want to stay on that. I could go back and forth. Well, but did that spark the next big acting job for you?
Actually, I did another show after that.
Right.
I did Away with Hilary Swank.
Right. So did that spark that job? I mean, how did you get that one? Did they see your work on that?
Yeah.
Now, what was the audition process for that, for Away?
I was auditioning for a character named Cassie Ramirez.
Mm-hmm.
She had Down syndrome, and the show is about his face.
Nice. Nice.
But my mom, who plays Melissa, she didn't go to Mars. She stayed back on Earth.
Oh, got it. Right. You know, I have to say, I saw your scenes the other day. I mean, and that's another show that is like brilliant, great acting. It tugs at the heart, and that's another show that needs to go more and more.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So what was your character was different in that one?
Yeah.
What was the difference between Cassie and Brittany?
Cassie was like fun, sweet, outgoing, loving.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be around me.
Yeah. Yeah. And Brittany was sort of like, they still liked you, but you were a little.
I was kind of a bit like sassy and attitude.
Right.
Yeah.
And you work with, I mean, what that cast? What Hilary Swank, Josh Charles, Cecilia Bateman, Monique Gabriella Kernan.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like? What was it like on that set? Because you did a whole season of that. How was it to do those? You had what, 7 episodes?
Yeah. That set was really fun too.
Yeah.
Then Adam was in it. My friend Adam.
Oh.
He played Isaac.
Oh, okay. So you knew him before?
No, I never met him before, but he was in the cast of the show.
Nice. Very cool.
And then Talita Bateman, of course.
Right.
Yeah, everyone was so great in that show. I miss it. I miss everyone.
It's interesting, when you're talking about these shows that you've been on, there's really wonderful for shows. I mean, Amazon and was it on Netflix as well?
Yeah, it was
Uh,
on Netflix. It's on Away.
Away was Netflix, Amazon was Love You
Love You.
More. It's interesting how these shows again are such a family. It's in acting, as we know, it's such, you can make these little families along the way. um I love it. I love it. What is your dream in life?
My dream is to be on General Hospital.
Of course.
Yeah,
That came out of the
that is my biggest thing, is to be on a soap opera with Maurice Bernard, Steve Burt, and Laura.
Okay. Okay. um I think that's got to happen in the next year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope my older brother put me in something.
Oh, well, he's just waiting for the perfect role.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to work with him on one of his films. I mean, you worked with him before?
Who, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I was in his short film also.
okay. Okay. And that's online too as well, correct?
That was on Amazon Prime.
Okay. What's the name of it?
God Don't Love Ugly.
I love that. I've got to check that out. I've got to
But
check that. That was the one thing I haven't seen yet.
yeah, that was about stopping the violence.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So, I mean, I want to go back to Away for a second. You were talking
Okay.
about, you had the connection with your mom in that. Monique was incredible. I mean, the two of you were amazing together. What
Yeah,
is that, the relationship?
that relationship was awesome. It was so fun. Like she's still my best friend. Still, we talk all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
It's nice that you can still keep in touch with people you were with.
Yeah, she is like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is Felicia, Monique?
Oh, Felicia is one of the best people in the world. Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Monique.
So nice to see you. Congratulations on this wonderful interview.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous and radiant as always.
Thank you so much.
I have to say, the two of you on that show had such wonderful chemistry, and I love that show. I mean, everybody it was truly a family.
Yeah, it was. It was amazing. It was like a journey of that show.
Right. Right. So
Yeah.
what now, where was this shot? Where was it shot?
Vancouver, Canada. And then after we went to New Mexico.
I love that. I love that.
Did you talk about horseback riding yet?
Oh, no, not yet. Horseback riding was so much fun.
I remember that scene where you were on it. Tell me about what happened there. Was that your first time?
Actually, no, I did horseback riding lessons here in Boston. His name is Midnight.
But was it your first time on a horse for a TV show, Felicia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monique, did you also, was this your first time on a horse?
It wasn't my first time, but these horses, it wasn't my first time, but it had been so long that I think I forgot the scale of how majestic and strong and big an animal they are. Yeah. And so, one of the things I appreciate about Felicia is her presence and her openness and her expression. And I think sometimes, you know, things are happening that are like, oh my God, this is overwhelming and big. And Felicia was able to talk through it, and her courage, I think, inspired all of us, because you know, Talitha and I were I think we had both ridden before, but it was new to us again after many years. So it was good to experience it all together as a group.
That's beautiful. And I love the inclusion of everyone in the shows that this show had. It was a mix of love and connection, and it took you to those places of, you know, angst and at the same time love, and it was amazing. What is up for you next, or for both of you? What is your next little venture?
I hope I get more jobs for acting, because it's really hard. Because it's really hard for people with Down syndrome to get jobs for acting. But
I say General Hospital is next.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and Felicia, it's just a matter of time. Your work speaks for itself, and you know, Away was so beloved and well received, and I know there's more and more happening. I read a pilot where there's a Down syndrome character for a new pilot called Dangerous Moms. So that gave me a lot of hope to see that yet again someone is incorporating, you know, Down syndrome actors into the plot. And yeah, I think, you know, what inspires me too about Felicia is that she's an expert vision boarder. And so she's always like, you know, here we are, there's my vision board. Like, you got to get to it, Monique. And so I haven't fully finished mine yet, but I'm like, I'll practice my envisioning, and then I have to put it into physical form, or at least digital form. I hear some people use Pinterest to
Really?
make their vision boards.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so funny because a couple of years ago, my dear friend Angela Rockwood, who was the producer, executive producer, and one of the stars of oh my God, now I was right in her backyard when they filmed it. Push Girls. How can I would go to her house. Well, I lived in her guest house, so we would have vision board parties that she would. Okay, since you talked about vision board, I gotta get mine. Okay. Vision board. So Felicia, you do these all the time?
I love them. Like my mom prints pictures out for me.
Oh my God.
That's a terrific one, David.
Isn't it fun?
Oh my God. That is so cool.
I did it. It's at My Next Breath, and it represents this film that we've been working on for years. It's a documentary / morph of something else. And anyway, after 12 years, it's finally percolating again. So
fantastic.
Plus, it's the My Next Breath of your life. What do you want to do at this moment in your life? In fact, that's a good question to ask both of you. What do you want the most at this moment in your life?
Everyone just to be nice to everyone. That's what I want, is for people to be nice.
Why is that important to you?
Because I don't want people to be mean to everyone.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
No. And it's so much you could breathe being nice. You know, nice, I can breathe. Mean, you know, it feels like a tight word.
Mm-hmm. And you're too intense a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I second that emotion, and it's a choice, you know, and it's an interesting choice. I mean, we all get stressed out, right? And we can all get caught up in our feelings, but if we can just press pause and say, okay, let me resolve this. These are my feelings. I don't need to project them out onto the world or kind of spout forth in anger. there's something about pressing pause and making that decision to be nice, or to, or be civil, which is so powerful right now in the world in which we're living. So I second that emotion, Felicia. I really hope that we can be a lot more civil with each other and listen and respect each other's humanity. Um, which I think was such a powerful part of the show that we were on, both in front of and behind the camera. I think we have to give kudos to the writers, Andrew Heindraker and Jessica Goldberg and their team, because they really wrote these phenomenal, deep characters with deep feelings, and who had to face, their choices, the repercussions of their choices, and how it emphasized that importance. So I'm all for civility, and I'm all for us creating our own work so that, more characters for Felicia, in my case, women of color, and diverse voices of different ethnic backgrounds. I think it's a powerful moment right now.
Yeah, it is. And like you were talking about humanity, I mean, I, I, I still can't wrap around my mind can't wrap around the people who are trying to divide, where we're all on this little blue planet and we're all called humanity. So it's like, wait a minute, let's just party with each other, party, doesn't it, or just being with each other.
It's just it's so perplexing, isn't it? Because all the studies show that everyone does better economically when we work better together. There's better quality of life. I was so mystified by all the people calling for violence around January 6th. I was like, do you realize what that you want to live in that? Like, that, how is that desirable as a future, as opposed to working for, civility and peace and concert and moving together forward more strongly. So
Well,
yeah.
one thing that I do see, which is a positive, is that the art, especially like Away, like Love You More, like the shows that Felicia have done and you have done, are bringing people together in the sense of, wait a minute, we're all here. And like you said, it's working together to bring a better world. It's the shift of the mind. You could look back, I was talking to a friend the other day about looking at your life in the positive way or the negative way. And it's just a little shift and seeing everything from the positive side. And I think that's what can be done right now in the moment.
I have to give tribute to Felicia on that point, because I feel like anytime I spoke with her, whether it was 4 a.m. in the car on the way to work, or she just gotten in from Boston on a long connecting flight, or even when we talk on the phone now, she's a fountain of positivity, and it's consistently inspiring for me.
Well, it's inspiring for me, and I love that word, inspiring. Some people call it inspiring. It's inspiring to me that the two of you have continued your friendship.
Yeah,
That doesn't always happen on sets.
Yeah, she's great. Monique is awesome. Everyone was.
Yeah, it was a special set, a really great group of folks. And, I was lucky to spend a lot of time with Felicia and her mother as well, who's a delight.
Oh.
And, I grew up in Massachusetts, not far from where they live. So, COVID obviously kept us apart, but I'm hoping to be there more and more. And I'm sorry, is the rain outside my window, is that too loud?
No,
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
It's beautiful.
Just checking.
What area are you in, on the East Coast?
Yeah, East Coast.
Okay, all right. I asked Felicia at the beginning what was her favorite word. Do you have a favorite word?
Do I have a favorite word?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think that possibly love is my most favorite word for what it represents.
Mm.
And then my second favorite word is mellifluous, just because it sounds amazing. And it just rolls off the tongue like honey. And I just love, saying it. And I like the meaning of it as well. So those, love and mellifluous, I think, go arm in arm for my favorite word.
I love it. I love that. It's interesting too, because I sort of have that same thing, but I would always say, okay, first place, second place kind of thing. And love is definitely, I mean, I used to collect Wicked Witches of the West, but now I got rid of that. And now I have hearts. I collect hearts. And that's interesting. I had a therapy moment here. It took me to more than the physical little hearts that I have around on my desk. I have, it's the hearts of the extended family that I have been blessed with. And my second word, not like yours, but it does roll off the tongue, is plethora.
Oh, yeah. That's an excellent one. That's an excellent. Now, did Felicia introduce you to one of our collective favorite words, which is the double double?
No.
Felicia, you have to tell them about the double double.
A double double means in Canada, it's a large iced coffee with extra cream.
Yeah, we can toast Felicia with a double double right now. To you,
Double
Felicia.
double to Felicia.
I have one in my fridge.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And tell Monique what your favorite word was.
Peaceful.
Oh, yes. Amen.
Yeah.
That's an excellent. That's another favorite on the list.
Well, I look forward to seeing both of you doing your own work again and your other work. I love all your other work, Monique, and Felicia. I'm one of your biggest fans, and I love working with you.
Thank you. You changed everything. You really did, David. You helped a lot with you to be my acting coach for the Meet the Fittest.
Well, it's a joy. I mean, to watch you do every scene that you do, every time you do a take, it's different. And every time you're in the moment, you're just, I'm drawn into you, and you're in the moment. You're not, cookie cutter. And
Yeah.
I'm again so blessed that I met you on the set of Love You More.
That was a fun job that I did, is that, and the show on Away with Hilary Swank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just grateful to be one of Felicia's friends and collaborators, and for this opportunity to celebrate her and shine a light on, her very special spirit and work. And thank you, David, for taking the time to highlight her, spotlight her. She's so deserving of this attention and conversation. So
Wow.
this is terrific.
Thank you for joining us, and Felicia, I love you.
Thank you.
Send love to your mama.
I will. I love you also, David.
I love you more. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Love you, Fee. Bye.
Love you, Monique.
Thank you, Monique.
Talk soon. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.